What's going on, you guys? So I'm a bit late posting these dev updates from Star Trek Infinite. I had COVID, and then at the end, I had to finish my Star Trek Infinite review, which is on my channel. So I have some backlog to kind of go over. So let's do it together. All right. So Star Trek Infinite devlog number 8, Beyond the Nexus. There's no more star date. At Star Trek Infinite, we have a profound appreciation for user modding and the countless mods crafted for our game. Today, we'd like to share a spotlight of some standout examples that further enrich your Star Trek Infinite experience. If you hear voices, that's my son playing Roblox over there. Creating a game requires delicate balance, choosing what aligns with our vision while ensuring the gameplay remains balanced and engaging. Naturally, there were concepts and ideas that were intriguing, didn't quite fit into our final game due to concerns about niche appeal and potential imbalances. This is where the magic of modding comes into play. With mods, these boundaries can be reimagined. Want an authentic map that doesn't necessarily follow our game's power dynamics? It's possible. It's already out there. I'll put a link in the description. Developing of new buildings without being constrained by intricate cost-benefit calculations, mods can make it happen. Some mods can even capture the quintessential Star Trek feel, introducing features that might tip the balance in favor of certain faction, but that's all part of the fun. We wholeheartedly embrace this. Players should have the freedom to tailor their experience in crafting the Star Trek journey they've always envisioned. Thank you, Nimble Giant. I love that they get this. I love that they embrace this. I love this company. Let's dive into a few remarkable mods showcase their breadth and depth and creativity our community brings, celebrating the incredible talent of our modders. So there's Alpha Ash. First on our list is the immensely talented Alpha Ash, easily one of the most industrious modders. His passion for modding became evident even before the game's official launch, with a relentless emphasis on authenticity. In fact, some of his mods were so genuine and resonant that we integrated them into our first patch. Wow. Some of our standout mods from his collection are colonized modes, which encompass iconic locations like Roropente, Mars, Luna, and Riemann. Ooh, I need to get that one. Each mod accentuates the distinct flavor of these renowned locales, though they might introduce a few balanced nuances. Our anticipation is sky high for whatever masterpiece Alpha Ash crafts next. And then there's Eris V. Hopefully I got that right. Next in our tradition is Eris, initially catching our attention with an impressive Canon VFX mode. Eris has outdone himself with the recent addition of all the hero ships mod. Ooh. I'm going to click that. Oh, I think I've seen this before. Yeah, I did. You get the Negvar. Yeah, the Negvar. If you guys watch Way of the Warrior, Deep Space Nine, you know what I'm talking about. The Derek's class. Yeah, I gotta get that. Okay, back to where we left off. So, where was it? This isn't a superficial addition. It intertwines new nods into the mission tree, giving ships a genuine, authentic touch. Other standout modes, clearer fonts. Our goal is to eventually isolate this one to integrate such enhancements directly into our game, making the need for this mod obsolete. But until that patch arrives, Nelliot's contribution is a significant step towards better readability. Influence buildings. Influence is a crucial, tightly managed resource in our game, especially for certain play styles. Deadlock's introduction of buildings with a reasonable upkeep cost is a commendable solution. I'm definitely incorporating these into my upcoming playthrough. A big shout out and thanks to Deadlock. And things to keep an eye on. Now this is what I was talking about before. Jellyfly, Jetbus, Canon map, and events. In an attempt to craft a more true to lore starting map, Jellyfly and Jetbus have invested significant effort to make a distinctively canon map layout. While its current form leans heavily toward the Federation, Federations is big. If you ever see it in, I'll also link a book of the canon Star Trek map, and you can see how big the Federation is. It's big. And it's still an alpha stage, and the potential is undeniable. As it ensures, I have a strong feeling that this mod will carve out a special place in our hearts of our fans. Yes, this is actually my next game. I'm planning to do that. So if you guys look at it here, I put it in my Star Trek Infinite review because it's amazing. As you can see, the Federation is pretty big, and these are where the actual Klingon, Romulan, and Cardassian empires are in the actual game. Alright, so, and alternate reality. Venturing a different factions mode offers a sandbox take on the game. It presents players with the random starting points for all empires and hides territories like Bajor, Vulcan, Andor, and Tellarite empires to be discovered. While my personal inclination leans toward Jellyfly's structure approach, I recognize and appreciate the community's appetite for diverse gameplay experiences like the one Purion does. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is one thing that I've wanted. I didn't realize this was out. I thought alternate reality meant mirror, mirror. But it looks like, yep. Okay, I wonder if there's a way to turn these off. Like, the one thing that I want, like, in Birth of the Federation, is similar to Birth of the Federation, is where you start out on the map and you don't have any idea of where anybody is. Like, you run into the Cardassians somewhere and you're like, are the Romulans up here? Are the Klingons over here? Are the Cardassians over here? And I love kind of like, I ran into the Klingons. They're in this section of the galaxy. I wonder how big they are, kind of thing. And I love that in Birth of the Federation. And I hope somebody is able to do that. This mod looks like it kind of does that, but it kind of keeps, like, I guess when you start the game, it will tell you exactly where they are. And I don't want that. So I wonder if there's a way to turn that off, to be like, oh, I just met the Cardassians, kind of thing. So now, other mods that I'm hoping come out is a little bit more stronger Klingon, Cardassian, Romulan. I do notice, like, as I'm building my fleets, that I outnumber, well, pretty much every empire. In some cases, a few of them combined. So it becomes less of a challenge. So I do hope somebody makes a mod where they kind of put some muscle, you know what I'm saying? This sums up our mod showcase for now. The workshop is bustling with fresh mods every day, and given the vibrant momentum, I anticipate sharing another such dev blog post New Year. For those, keep on crafting, enhancing existing ones, or engaging in conversations with the creators. Our Star Trek Infinite Discord is a place to be. We are a thriving community, nearly 3,000 members strong, and we're always eager to welcome more enthusiasts into the fold. Now, one thing I will say, if you go to the Discord, and I'll put another link there in the description for the Discord. The devs are on the forum. On the Discord, and they actually reply to your questions. PDX Ruck responds to your questions, so if you have questions about modding and stuff like that, he'll actually assist you with, and the people there are really amazing. So what I want out of mods that I hope to see in the future is this mod right here, but with, you know, empires turned on, you know, with basically the locations of the Cardassian, Romulan, Klingon turned off. I just want to see the Federation and then kind of explore the galaxy on my own. That's something I do want. The other mods that I'm hoping to see is, this one's going to be a little bit tougher, but I'm hoping that people make like a Borg kind of mod where the Borg behave more like in Birth of the Federation. While you're exploring that galaxy and, you know, dealing with the Klingons, Romulans, Cardassians, all of a sudden you see a Borg cube just pop up out of nowhere. And they start assimilating entire worlds. And those worlds, as they're assimilated, create a new Borg cube. And it's basically a race against time to destroy the Borg before they become so numerous that it's just, you can't stop them. So I'm hoping for mods like that, but so far the community has done an incredible job. And if you guys want to take a look at it, just go to Star Trek Infinite workshop, and as you can see, there's I mean, every time I go in here, there's new stuff. Canonized Maps is that one that I was telling you about earlier. There's tons and tons of stuff already. Defiant got guns. clearer fonts, they were mentioning that earlier. Canon VFX fix. So lots of really cool things. So Ryza and Ryzians. Ooh. Adjusted Klingon ships. So there is a lot here, as you can see, a lot. Adjusted Klingon ships. So I'm definitely going to be picking a lot of these and then starting a new game. So thank you for all the modders that are doing this. I really appreciate it, and I know, speaking as probably for the whole community, you guys are amazing, like heroes for doing this, because you're just making this game better and better and better. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Catch you next one. See you then.